Hey, there she. Quick video. I'm sure you've already heard the world famous venue Kennedy Center just got into a whole bunch of controversy when they changed their name.
America's most iconic arts venue is at the center of a political firestorm.
As the Kennedy Center became the Donald J. Trump and John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts.
There was a unanimous vote to rename the Kennedy Center.
Canceled performances.
The Broadway mega hit Hamilton has canceled an upcoming run at the Kennedy Center.
Big drop in viewership and overall ticket sales are reportedly way off.
With multiple artists cutting ties, the Kennedy Center's future is looking more polarized than ever.
This is not a video about what I think of the name change. However, I want to talk about, as an events organizer, what does this mean for a venue? Because I'm seeing a ton of people online saying that the artist should be sued. Let me give you the insider information. That's not how this industry works. So what happened? In mid-December, the Board of Trustees voted to rename the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts to add Trump's name. Massive backlash from the arts community, and there's some legal challenges still going on. What made this a global headline was all of these artists started canceling, quietly, publicly, making it pretty much a protest. All of these artists canceled. I think some were niche artists, but then when Lin-Manuel Miranda canceled Hamilton, I think that was it, because it's Hamilton. And this is when a ton of vocal opposition to the artist came out. They should be sued. The venue should force them to perform. There must be penalties, is what I saw everywhere. I haven't seen the contracts. I've been producing events for 20 plus years. I've worked with hundreds of venues. So I know a little bit about this. Let me tell you this. Artists always have far more leverage than people realize. Especially when with this particular venue, it looks like the venue did book artists directly. So there's a couple of ways to go about it. You have an event organizer or a promoter booking a venue and bringing the artist, or venues like this tend to have a program. They tend to go out, especially with these niche artists, they bring them in, they make the deals with the artists. In almost all of these instances, artists have a very clear out. They have the right to cancel. It's not illegal, that is just standard. If I were to rent the Kennedy Center, the deal would be relatively simple. I'll have to pay 50% deposit up front before anything goes on sale, and then the balance is due before the event. Now, if I cancel at a certain time interval, I'll have to pay a penalty. Most likely, I will lose my deposit. If I have a great relationship, I can use it for a future event. Rarely does a venue do this unless they have a huge history with you. Now, if it is the venue though, well, they don't have a cancellation fee to charge anybody. What would happen is they would have paid a fee to the artist to secure them. If the artist cancels, then there is a clear way for the venue to get that deposit back. However, in most contracts, there are clauses that simply says that the venue or the artist should not do something to disrepute their good name. So artists and agents could have a real argument saying, hey, I can't perform there. It is going to have a real damage to my branding. So they might actually keep the deposit. The flip side of this coin is if Kennedy Center decide to actually sue the artist, it would be catastrophic for the venue. No agent would want to put their clients there. No manager would want any of their clients to go there. No promoter would book that venue because you don't know what would happen. And the venue's reputation will basically die. No serious venue, especially something that is a cultural institute, will want to sue an artist. So as much as some people like to see artists being sued, in this instance, no one's going to get sued. And I think with regards to the future of this particular venue, if the name stays as is, a ton of artists will refuse to perform there. That's my 2 cents. Until the next video, take care.
President is closing the Kennedy Center for 2 years.
President Trump says the Kennedy Center will shut down for 2 years for renovation.
Kennedy Center will soon close for 2 years. President Trump says it's for construction, revitalization, and complete rebuilding.
It's in very bad shape. It's run down. It's dilapidated. It's sort of dangerous. Things fall out. We're going to close it, and we're going to make it unbelievable, far better than it ever was.